I did fission. So what is fission? It is the splitting of a nuclear atom, specifically uranium. And what happens is, as it splits into a smaller, lighter atom. And since the mass isn't necessarily lost, the lost matter gets converted into energy. And this process occurs in nuclear power plants in a controlled environment. So what are some pros and cons? Some pros are that it's relatively cheap to use. So compared to like fossil fuels, it's a lot cheaper, and the prices for it is a lot more consistent than fossil fuels, whereas like coal and things like that, the price can fluctuate a lot. It's also 8,000 times more efficient than fossil fuels. So compared to things like coal or oil or gas, it is much more efficient, and that also results in a lot less waste being produced, which brings me on to my third point, which is that it is a lot less pollution. So over the last year, there was 555 million metric tons of waste that was prevented with fission nuclear energy, and this helps reduce the greenhouse effect, and it betters our planet for the long run. And with everything, there's going to be cons. So some of the cons with fission nuclear energy is that although it's cheap to use, it's expensive to build. So the power plants have increased in $7 billion per power plant within the last 4 years. And then on top of that, it's also dangerous to use. So people that either aren't educated in the subject, or nuclear energy by itself is just unpredictable at times. There's been some accidents, like the Fukushima one in 2011, or the, I don't know how to pronounce it, I think it's like Chernobyl. Yeah, that one. It killed like 10,000 people. So, or not, it didn't kill 10,000 people, but 10,000 people were affected by it. Those are some cons to it, but with nuclear energy becoming more popular, I think more people will be educated on it and can come up with better ideas on how to make it safer to use. Especially because this is just kind of how things are trending and how we need to be safer to our planet. So this is kind of the future. And then those are the sources I'm going to fix.
All right.